It's almost been a month since I did my last video showing my first planner setup, and since then a lot has actually changed. I still have a few things the same, but I have changed and added lots of other little bits and pieces, so I thought I would do an update and show you what has changed. So on this first bit, this is still the same. I still have my little pocket of stickers, which I actually really like having there, it's handy. I decided to move I had a load of translucent tabs, and I've moved them to the back now, and I don't actually use this pocket for anything. The only part I use is this to keep my paper clips on. Then I've still got my dashboard, and then I've also got another little laminate under here which has my personal info on. So that's new. I decided to make my own rather than use the Filofax one. Then we got my first divider. My dividers are all the same. And then here is my month on 2 pages, which I've started to take on a few new ways of organising it. For one, these are just filling in the blanks, basically. It goes from the 1st to the 30th, and then these are just blank squares, so thought I'd fill them in, make it a little less boring. And then I put a stamp at the end of each day, so in the evening when I'm going through my planner and just doing the last little checks and filling in bits and pieces before I go to bed, that is the last thing I do, stamp off the day. It just makes it so much easier for me to flick onto this page and go, we are here today. Then I've got this little colour coding thing that I thought I'd try out, and I tried it out with washi tape. I think what I'm going to do is change them to these little colour dots, because I had to cut each piece of washi tape and not all of them come out the same size, and it's just, it would look neater with the dots. So, but yeah, so the pink is Twitter giveaways for work, for my jewellery shop. The green is Instagram giveaways, and then for blue I've just got putting YouTube videos up, which I'm going to try and do 2 a week. We'll see how that goes. And then paper clipped together are all the blank, like the following month on 2 pages that I've not decorated or anything yet. But for now, that is paper clipped with, because in the same divider, in the same section, I've got my week on 1 page and notes. So it goes straight to it. I also have this, so if I don't want to go straight to this and then flip it, I can just go from the front. I can go straight to this bookmark, which takes me to it. So yeah, the way that I add things on here is green is work stuff. I use this pen, and it's so basic and so simple and so cheap as well. It's just this, which it just has the 4 main colours, you know, green, red, blue, black, and it's from Wilkinson's, and it was 40p. Green is work, black is personal stuff, red is marking down when my post days are, which is usually Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and then blue is Jack stuff, so when Jack's working, when his shifts are, all of that. So yeah, and I put a little tick box next to it. Okay, so for example, Wednesday I had to put a YouTube video up, go for a walk and answer emails, and I did the answering the emails, I put the YouTube video up, I didn't go for a walk, so instead of ticking it I circle it and then I'll add it to the day below. I think I'll probably find a better way to do things like that, but you know, trial and error. I need to put this pen down. I'm quite a hand talker. I'm one of those people who talks with their hands. Ugh. So yeah, it's going to be trial and error, but for now that is how I am working things with my week. Here I'm doing the Snap a Day photo challenge on Instagram, so I laminated that and put it in, and I'll just move that along with me every week. So yeah, if I didn't have this in there I would probably forget completely. So yeah, that just sits here. And then I've got weekend tasks, which I have 2 of these. One's actually on the next week here. So I'm currently on week 2. I have 2 weeks. So on the first week I have all of the things that need to be done once a week. So far I've only got my room to worry about. Obviously I live with my parents still. I do share a room with Jack, but he is working a lot, so I do try to keep on top of things, and I have been slacking on that side. So they'll hopefully help me to keep on track of these things. And then on my notes page, I tend to use it like a pin board. So I've got stuff that I still need to order, so work supplies, stuff like that. I've got a sticky note on here which is just Midori savings, so I just mark down if I sold something on eBay or that sort of thing. I've kind of limited it to to get new things that I don't necessarily need. The money has to come from old things I've sold. So for example, going through old clothes, eBaying them, stuff like that. Any income from that sort of thing goes down on here, and then it'll go towards what I'm saving for, which at the moment is a Midori. Yeah, that's that. I've not got much on here at the moment, but I genuinely love having it like a pin board, so I can just stick on there any little sticky notes, any little reminders for that week that I don't necessarily know what day to do, but I need it done. I can just stick it on here. And then that's all that's in this one. I've just got my future week on one page and notes. My next divider is still contacts, so I won't be showing you that. Then this divider I've changed up a bit. It was expenses, and I haven't been using the expenses as much as I thought I would. I've kind of transferred it over to my compact, which goes in my bag and comes with me everywhere. So obviously when I'm out and about and I spent things, then I can add it there and then, rather than getting home and forgetting to add it into this one. So expenses are over in this one. So I've had a spare divider which I have dedicated to projects, kind of. So basically things that I have signed up to do, joined up to do. At the moment I'm doing a paying it forward thing, which was on Facebook. So yeah, I've not added the people's addresses in yet. This is the only project thing I'm a part of, but I think I'll probably end up adding in any SwapBot things that I take part in, any, you know, random act of kindnesses, anything that I've got to kind of keep a note of, keep track of, and do by a deadline, say. The next tab is work. I have jazzed this up a bit. I found that I wasn't using, this is my advert chart, so when I advertise across my social media, I'm trying to get at least 4 posts in on each, so Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, every day. I do find this incredibly hard. I think I find it hard because I don't want to feel like I'm spamming people. But yeah, this kind of helps me see, you know, when I've posted things. Actually, I think I have posted stuff on Instagram today, so I can mark that down. Basically encourages me to be more active on my shop social media platforms. And then also in there I've got a restocking list. I'm not going to obviously go through things in detail. I've got a graph showing me like how well my shops have been doing each month. I've got other details which obviously I don't want to share on YouTube. This divider is for my personal stuff. So here I have been so badly trying to get my meals all sorted, all, you know, planned out basically, so I can try and budget our food shopping. So I just made myself a little chart with, you know, the days of the week, lunch and dinner, and in lunch and dinner I'll go through it on a Sunday or something, or before I'm planning to go shopping, and write in meals. And then obviously I've put in this, I actually got this from a rack, but yeah, I actually punched holes in it and I'm using it kind of like a dashboard. I've got the stickers that I use. That just helps me see where we are because I'm so bad at, I don't know, it just visually I find it easy to go, okay, we're here today. Also on here I will stick a little post-it and write a shopping list for, you know, when I'm going shopping. So I usually go to town on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, which is when I'm obviously posting. So on Sunday I will write a Monday shopping list, stick it on here, and then before I go out I just take that little post-it. So I've got like that one still when I last cleaned out fish and snails. I have been doing a mood chart. My anxiety and my depression has been up and down. So I have printed out monthly charts and I've basically I've got this little key. Basically each day I go through and I will draw little smiley faces, little sad faces, during the day, so on Tuesday. It didn't feel great, I felt meh a lot of the time, and there was at one point I did feel quite sad, you know, it didn't feel good. But it helps me compare how my days have been. But yeah, it's just something that I feel like I should probably keep track of, especially as I'm going to be trying to get help with it. It's just handy to have that there, so if I need to explain things to doctors or anything like that, it's all there, which should make it easier. So yeah, that's all just kind of personal stuff. Again, I don't really want to go through it all. I still have the website, I still have the wish list, I still have my bucket list, I still have, you know, then we've got this one, which is my last divider, and it still has spare note pages and stuff that just stays at the back. You know, things that sometimes I need to jot down something and I'm not printed off a specific page for it. And then I've got the Filofax ruler, which I've not actually used yet, and another spare bookmark thing that I made. This is still the same, I still got a little pocket of stuff to use. I moved this to the back, I have not been using it at all, really. I use it to keep these on, that's probably all I really use it for. So I'll probably rehash it for now, it just sits at the back for when I need it. Because I didn't need it at the front, I wasn't using it that much, so bung it at the back. This I use a lot, post-it notes, always using, so I'm definitely going to keep this here. These, again, I wasn't, oh hello, got a triangle. So yeah, these I wasn't using as much as I thought. I still use them, I do use them. I've just not had very many temporary things. A lot of the things that I've planned have been set in stone, so I just write them straight into like my diary section and stuff. But they are handy because they're there when I need them, and they really don't take up much space at all, so they are just slotted in the back and they stay there. And then again, this not really use that for much, but it's there for when I need it. And that is that. That is a little update of my planner. I'm still using this as my little pencil case, although although this arrived today, which I'm probably going to end up transferring stuff into. I just wanted to buy it for trying it out, really. It's handy for travelling, and it was only 99p from eBay, so I can't really complain. So yeah, that's it. It's a little update of what I am currently using in my A5 Filofax. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.